The variant sinensis trees, right? Your larger tea trees that have the opportunity to grow more over time. They're generally better positioned for more nuance in the plant. The Assamica variant does better at lower elevations and higher temperatures, which tend to just be really bold, and that boldness usually comes along with bitterness and astringency that can overtake the nuance of sort of the other plants. That's a broad generalization, but I would say that's also probably tied to the way that they've been cultivated over the years, right? I mean, most of these places that have not had, or actually at this point, I don't care where you are growing tea, there are tea associations creating clones, creating sort of subvariants specifically for the conditions of that area and also for the tea that's being made. So the tea today is hyper optimized. I've been to a number of different tea research facilities that their focus is usually cloning. And under doing soil samples, doing sort of these various very specific in-place studies on and what ends up working best in the end product. So there is a reason why those types of teas and those types of tea trees are specifically better for what was historically demanded, which in most parts of the world was black tea, right? High volume, sort of blended. But the beauty of seeing an old sinensis tree, and especially when you're in some of the mother trees in Yunnan and China, these are 1,000-plus-year-old trees. Many of them are tied to spiritual leaders, to sort of leaders of minority ethnic groups. There were a couple that we were able to visit that were exclusively harvested by the leader of a tribe. And nobody else was allowed to. It was a huge offense if you plucked from the tree, and certainly if you made tea from it. And so there's just something so beautiful about sitting in a space where somebody is the 50-plus generation of their lineage that is making tea from this very specific tree that's been around since the beginning of that lineage, right? Their ancestors planted 1,000-plus years ago, and you're sitting across from them, sort of drinking that tea with that. It is